Here are 10 true narrative stories of important and historically significant ships that sank in British waters. The tragedy of the Mary Rose, 1545. It was the pride of Henry VIII's navy, the Mary Rose, a powerful warship with decades of victorious service. On July 19, 1545, while engaging a French fleet in the Solent, disaster struck. As the ship turned, it suddenly keeled over. Hundreds of men and archers in full armor went down with her, just a few hundred yards from shore. Only 35 survived. For centuries, she lay forgotten beneath the mud until 1982, when the Mary Rose was dramatically raised from the seabed, bringing Tudor England back to life. Asted 2. The mysterious sinking of HMS Hood, 1941. HMS Hood was the largest battle cruiser ever built by the Royal Navy. But in May 1941, during a duel with Germany's Bismarck in the Denmark Strait, a shell struck her magazine. In a flash, the hood exploded. 415 men died within minutes. Only 3 survived. The loss stunned Britain and changed naval warfare forever. 3. The Lusitania's forgotten cousin, the RMS Empress of Ireland, 1914. While not as famous as the Titanic, the Empress of Ireland sank even faster. Though technically a Canadian disaster, she went down after departing Liverpool. In thick fog, she collided with the Norwegian collier Storstad. In just 14 minutes, 1,012 people drowned in the cold waters of the St. Lawrence River. Most of Britain's newspapers missed it. It happened the day after the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. 4. The night the Royal Navy vanished. The loss of HMS Vanguard, 1917. Anchored safely at Scapa Flow during WWI, HMS Vanguard seemed far from danger. But at 11:20 p.m. on July 9, 1917, a massive internal explosion tore through her. She sank in less than 90 seconds. Over 840 men died, only 2 survived. It was one of the Royal Navy's worst accidental losses, likely caused by unstable munitions. 5. The doomed convoy, the SS Mendi, 1917. The SS Mendi carried South African troops across the English Channel to France. Just off the Isle of Wight, she was struck by the Darrow, a cargo ship, in thick fog. The Mendi sank in 25 minutes, killing 616 men, mostly black South Africans. Their bravery and the dignity with which they faced death became a symbol of unity and sacrifice still honored today. The Iron Coffin, HMS Thetis, 1939. HMS Thetis was on sea trials off Liverpool when disaster struck. A torpedo tube flooded the forward compartment. Panic set in as the submarine slowly filled with water. Despite being partly above the surface, poor rescue planning meant 99 men died. Just 4 escaped. The tragedy forced the Royal Navy to rethink submarine safety right before WO2. 7. The Cargo of Death, SS Richard Montgomery, 1944. Anchored off Sheerness in the Thames estuary during Waiouru, the Richard Montgomery was loaded with 1,400 tons of explosives. She ran aground and broke in half. To this day, the ship remains there, her cargo still intact. Experts say a detonation could cause a blast rivaling a small nuclear bomb. She's Britain's floating time bomb. 8. The Mystery of the SS Mohegan, 1898. On a stormy night, the SS Mohegan, a luxurious ocean liner, veered off course into dangerous waters near Cornwall. She smashed into rocks at full speed. In just 12 minutes, she sank. 106 lives were lost, many of them women and children. Questions lingered. Why did the ship turn toward the cliffs? No one ever found a clear answer. During the explosion in Halifax, SS Emo and the Mont Blanc, 1917. Though the explosion occurred in Canada, the SS Emo was a British relief ship, and the disaster was triggered after departing Liverpool. The Emo collided with the French munitions ship Mont Blanc. The resulting explosion leveled Halifax, killing nearly 2,000. It remains the largest accidental explosion in history, until Hiroshima. 10. The Unsinkable Myth, the Titanic, 1912. Though the Titanic sank in the North Atlantic, her story begins in Belfast, Northern Ireland, where she was built, and Southampton, England, where she departed. Her story is well known, striking an iceberg, lifeboats half empty, 1,500 dead. But in British waters, her legacy lingers, a ghost of ambition and hubris forged in steel and drowned in ice. Subscribe to Lost at Sea for more true shipwreck stories, survival tales, and maritime mysteries every week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to never miss a voyage into history.